Hello, friends. Are you a resident currently getting training in some institution? Are you very soon going to become a consultant in some other institution? My best wishes for you and good luck. But hang on, before you wear this new hat, have you pondered upon some facts about it? Do you know that you are moving into a new role now? And this new role is like new game where you will have new rules and you will have new goals. So, friends, through this video, I want to draw your attention to these things and hope that from now on, for a few minutes, you listen to me with rapt attention. When you moved for your undergraduate training and you passed out with flying colors, imagine yourself that you became from a seed to a seedling. And when you finish your postgraduate training, from seedling, you become a sapling. And now, this sapling, the you, will be uprooted from the institution where you got trained and be planted in another institution. And there you expect to flourish. When any sapling is planted in a new soil, what is its priority? First priority would be that its roots get solidly anchored. So when you move into another institution as consultant, please concentrate on getting an anchorage in the institution first. So let's work on your roots. What you will find in the new institution that there are many small things which are different than what you had in your earlier place. Please note down these new changes. There may be different systems of working. There may be different timings of working. For instance, in your previous institution where you were trained, you were taking rounds only once a day. And in this institution where you moved, you are expected to take rounds twice a day. The teaching session in your earlier institution was taking place in afternoon. In this institution, teaching session takes place at 8 a.m. So there may be such small changes, and it is your responsibility to adapt to these changes as fast as you can. Remember, you have come to the institution. The institution has not come to you. So sooner you adapt to these changes, the better will it be. Then you work in a manner that you get accepted by the people who are already working in that institution. And how you do that? Whenever you meet any person, and I mean it, any person, every person working in that institution, please listen to him or her carefully. Listen means attentive hearing. Listen with eye to eye contact. Appreciate that person from core of your heart and pay respect to that person, irrespective of the level of the person. If you follow this rule, LAR, you will get accepted by everybody in that institution. While you are doing this, the third objective will be that you reveal your traits, reveal yourself to the people whom you are meeting. And you must, at an earliest opportunity, reveal to them that you are a man or a woman who believes in no lies, no gossips in free time, and when it is a matter of the patient care, you do not accept any carelessness by anybody. These should be your hallmarks no lies, no gossip, no carelessness. Having done that, you must introspect your own value every day. And you have to be useful to everyone, every single person, separately, individually in that institution. Be useful to the administration, prove your worth to the patients coming to that institution, and prove your value to peers with whom you work in that institution. So be useful, be purposeful for everybody. And finally, whenever you walk in the campus of the institution, you should exude knowledge. Mind you, I'm using this word exude. I'm not using expression. Exude is like the fragrance coming from flower, like fragrance coming from perfume. You should be exuding knowledge. Whenever a new person comes to you and asks you a particular question, don't give an authoritative, short, crisp answer. Try and reveal your level of knowledge. Try to educate that person. And soon you will get identified as one person to whom, when people approach, they return enlightened. So, dear residents, if you concentrate on these 5 points, your roots will get anchored in that institution very fast and very soundly. Next, you work on the trunk, and it is necessary for you to work on the trunk of the tree because whichever way the winds blow, with whichever speed the winds blow, the tree should not fall. So, what are your trunkal strengths? Your work conduct should be rock solid. What I mean, if you perform an operation, plan in a manner that you do with zero error. When you take a class, perform it in a manner, take it in a manner that you impart new knowledge. And the bystanders in the operation theater should think, wow, what a class in the operation. The students in your class should say, wow, what a lecture. Get identified by the quality of your work. And then your character should be very solid. Never compromise on your integrity. Let there never be any question on your character. Remember, one single rumor about your character will have your Boeing crashed. So, friends, solid work and solid character are your trunkal strengths. If you focus on them, you will stand tall in all weathers. Having worked on your stem, now is the time to work on your shoots. And when you work on your shoots, think as if your shoots are growing in different directions. What direction should they be? You should think, how can I add a new facility in my department and in my institution? Think, how can I bring in a new methodology in the working in my institution? Think, can I get a new project for my institution? Think, can I make a small change in the way a particular operation is done in this institution? So, every time you should think of new. So, let new become synonymous with you. And when you are able to create these new facilities, methodologies, operating techniques, projects in your department, in your institution, take them to a new horizon. New horizon means previously you were taking them to a zonal conference, national conference. Now think of presenting your work at international conference. You may be presenting this in your departmental meetings. Think of an exchange program and reveal your work to a higher level. So on a year-to-year basis, whatever new that is coming through you should be revealed to a new horizon. And now you are a blossoming tree in that institution. If you focus on your roots like this, if you focus on your shoots like this, you will be a blossoming tree in that institution. And remember, when you are blossoming tree, what happens in nature? The blossoming tree gives shelters to many birds and many insects free of cost. So you extend shelter and help to any number of persons and people you can think of, free of cost. Very soon, on your tree, the fruits will come, like sweet mangoes. You put in a lot of effort, the sweet mangoes will come. You will fruitify. And when these sweet mangoes come, what happens in nature? The birds come in that tree and enjoy those fruits. The tree does not eat the fruits. So let the result of your labor be shared by people. Sometimes there may be a bird just coming to enjoy your fruits. It's just like a senior putting claim on your work. Fine. Share your work, share your results, share your success with your seniors, with your juniors, without any price tag on it. This is what happens in nature, and that's what should happen with you. Have patience. How will you be benefited by your fruits? Some fruits will fall on the ground, and then the nutrients from these fruits will go in the soil and enrich your roots. So, no worries. You will have enough fruits to come to you. If you have done yourself in this manner, you will become really big tree. And when you become a big consultant, do not forget, let your roots spread in the 5 directions that I mentioned in this diagram. And let your shoots continue to grow in the 5 directions as I mentioned. And when on a yearly basis you're growing into a taller and taller persona, find fertilizers for you so that you become more sound, so that the traits with 3H grow in you. 3H, humane, nature, helpfulness, and humility. So you have to put fertilizers and develop them. Like in a nature, if there's a big blossoming tree and fruitifying tree, people pass by and say, oh wow, what a tree. Same thing they must say for you, wow, what a person, for the institution and for himself. I wish you best of luck for success in your future, and thank you very much for listening to me.